The world is now facing its biggest crisis that we, as humans, have ever observed. As the population grows, the need for energy is also growing at a rate that we actually cannot meet it. My name is Clayton Collingwood, and like many of you, I think about the world I'm going to leave behind once I'm gone. That's why, while facing this important decision, I'm leaning more towards nuclear energy, because it's our only solution. The shortage of energy is not just a problem in the United States. This is a problem we face as a global community, both right now and in the future. If we fail at making a decision, the correct decision, and quick, it could be the doom for all of us. Therefore, we need nuclear energy because it is the safest form of energy known to man. It's also known as the cleanest form of energy, as well as the most efficient. Despite what you may have heard about nuclear energy on the news, it is actually the cleanest form. Nuclear power plants actually have no emission whatsoever other than water vapor. And even this water vapor is inspected for rogue isotope and radiation, so it doesn't pollute the natural environment around it. Unfortunately, we cannot say the same about other plants such as coal power plants, in which their toxic fumes are known to be extremely dangerous to health and are ironically just as radioactive. There is, however, physical waste that nuclear energy plants produce. According to Kyle Hill, most of this waste is actually of the lower kind of waste, in which items like clothing and gloves are the main issues. That glowing glue that we're all so familiar with on TV, it's actually only making up about 1% of all the nuclear waste. And of that waste, 2/3 of it is actually recycled. Now, nuclear is not free of dangers. We've all heard of Chernobyl and, unfortunately, Fukushima and the loss of life that had happened there. But with these events and other nuclear events such as bombs, it is still less harmful than the deaths caused yearly from the emissions of coal plants. In 1 year, it's estimated that 1 million preventable deaths happen due to the emissions of coal plants alone. This is because their emission contains mercury, and unlike isotopes, mercury lasts forever and it will be forever toxic to humans. Nuclear power is even safer when it comes to retrieving the nuclear fuel from the ground. Despite being seen as a better alternative, solar panels actually require a lot of precious metals such as lithium for their batteries. These metals have to be dug out of the ground at the expense of the miners who often die. The need for energy is what got humans in this position in the first place. Yet, instead of going after nuclear, which is by far significantly more efficient, we're still chasing after the less efficient fossil fuels. According to energy.gov, nuclear energy has a capacity factor of 92.5%. This means 92.5% of the time, nuclear energy is actually running at full capacity. For fossil fuels, this leading figure is only 73%. And the lowest figures are the renewable energy sources, which all fall below 50%. There's also the yield, pure weight that uranium has in compared to coal. 1 gram of uranium or plutonium is equivalent to 2 tons of coal. Now, with the deadline drawing nearer, we have to switch to nuclear. It's the cleanest, safest, and the most efficient way to get energy to light our world. Now, burning fossil fuels are going to put us in the same position as these fossil fuels. And that's fossils.